Abrabo, and the pedium aqua, or Jina set of brane. Signed it Juma Bebre, I will in the pedium. Now, so say caffeine and sa in Euro, need a beata adrian drinkino, Umrabono, and Juma Broso.
Medin the Pokia 101 Papebi, Essa Mejumedia Midi, and my pomudino yaminti. And no pebia, Mussaria, many busia muninia, and no liverton.
Me a fitani.
C4C liver tone syrup. I was C4C liver specialist. Ayaresabia. I will run your name. I will maimu. And in Rotombia, I will draw beer. Actually, I will maimu. And I'm post open do way to Afre 05000403331. One can form my ma wafefunu. And I know my woman for. And more fra one dim fear domino. FGA actually a judge in Kratioyatum.
Judiciary, I'll say you're independent. It is non-partisan, and we pray that the government will listen to our plea that we should not go back to what happened in the past.
Only to yourself in 2028, the good people of Ghana, they are returning the MPP. And no matter what they do, in fact, everything the NDC guys are doing today, they are conducting those exercises in Frosino-Sini Hill Purification. They can't trouble Enquisition. Our sovereignty is being undermined as a country.
My man for back why?
Petition to the Judicial Council. And that's why we're here. We're led by our leader, the minority leader in Parliament, Honorable Afenyo Markin, to submit that petition. We are political the judiciary is the council of state that failed the country. And we want you as an institution to put aside your individual differences and know that it is your institution that is under attack. Maybe today it's not for me. Tomorrow, my respected friend, it may be you. You don't serve at the whims and caprices of a political party and a company. If you wanted to be a
your friend, Vanessa.
Leader.
Minority leader Alexander Afenyo Markin, together with and also the parliamentary for the Odojudo constituency are also joining them. You can see Janet Nabila also with the group going to
with our leader and supporting crew of our coalition. We have LPG here, we have NDP, we have LPG, and we have PNP and the New Patriotic Party. We are working in tandem with the masses of Ghana to make sure that our president hears what our petition is, and we hope that through you we can deliver that petition. We have a lot of people. I won't be able to introduce everybody, but we have our national organizer here, Henry Nana Boachi is here. We have our General Secretary, Justin Kodia Frimpong is here. We have our Deputy Speaker, our Deputy Minority Leader, Madam Patricia Piaget. We have the leader of LPG, Kofi Akbalu is here. We have Madam Janet Nabila is here, of PNP is here. And we have the General Secretary of LPG. The leader of NDP is also here. Mohamed Frimpong is right here. And the cast of our leaders are here to present this petition and through you to reach His Excellency the President. Minority Leader, His Excellency, Honorable Afenyo Markin will present our petition to you. But if you first of all will introduce yourselves, then we can carry on, sir.
First, Honorable Deputy Chief of Staff, on behalf of demonstrators, let me say a big thank you for being present to receive our petition for and on behalf of the President. As you are well aware, there are some disturbing matters in the country regarding governance that we are not happy about. We believe that in a democracy, the way to do it is through a peaceful conduct like we have embarked upon and to register our protests. We started with the judiciary where we presented a petition, the same petition to the Judicial Secretary for onward transmission to the Judicial Council. We went to Parliament. The clerk to Parliament received us on behalf of the Speaker. We expect that the petition will be brought to the House floor once the House resumes for deliberation. And finally, to the principal actor himself. We believe that what is happening is not good for us. There must be an end to this issue of you do me, I do you. There must be an end to retaliatory politics. In Ghana today, all of us as political actors have a story to tell. Where do we end the vicious cycle? It is not yielding to the whims of hawks and hardliners in our respective political parties that will make us better political leaders. We believe that the hawks must be pushed back onto the fringes so that the centrists can take the center stage for the good of our country. In today's era of social media, you cannot control what gets onto the streets, and this democracy must be protected and safeguarded. So, my respected brother and friend, this is to you. The language is very respectful and decent and expresses our views because we know we are addressing the President. We hope that it shall receive the needed support for the Chief Justice to go back to her office and do her work. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Chief of Staff here in the office of the President, and on behalf of the President, delighted to receive the petition from the coalition and it will be duly presented to the Chief of Staff for the attention of the President. Let me say that we are happy that your process started this morning and has ended very peacefully. That in itself is a very strong message about the democracy that President Mahama wants to instill in our dear country. If it were the case like this over the past 8 years, I'm sure that the retaliatory politics that you talk about wouldn't have been the case. You referencing retaliatory politics is an admission that the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo and Mahama Bawumia were not the best for this country. You can be assured, however, that President Mahama, as every Ghanaian knows, is not that politician. President Mahama does not believe in retaliatory politics. He's described as, too much of a father for all kind of president, and everybody knows that. Whatever actions that are being taken now, whatever decisions that are being taken now, as everybody knows, is in line with the provisions of our 1992 Constitution. Indeed, before President Akufo-Addo left the presidency, he himself had started a certain process where issues were brought to him about the Chief Justice and he referred them to the Council of State. And that is what President Mahama has done. It is not about retaliating on something that was done by the previous administration against President Mahama or the NDC. So the process that is ongoing is constitutional, and I do believe that if the committee that has been set, completes its work, whatever decisions that they make, just as the Council of State's advice to the President was binding on him, it will be binding on him. I can assure you and the people of Ghana that we appreciate the fact that just as government ensured that you went about your demonstration peacefully, there was one also last weekend, peacefully without any attempt at preventing you from expressing yourselves. We would continue to allow for that peaceful expression of ourselves in this country under President Mahama. Nobody is going to inhibit or stop anybody from going that. That should tell you that President Mahama, in less than 120 days, has demonstrated how he is going to save the democracy of Ghana. He's going to grow the democracy of this country, and we are going to be together. We will work together.
It is for the president.
We would work together with you and all the political parties, and your petition will be given.
You are responding, yeah?
The due response. I thank you very much, my brother.
All the best.
Actually, what is wrong? Is it the battery again?
It's the battery. I need a new battery. Hello. Mr. Mumu Michikwa Kakawai, not yet in Spaki cases here. Well, yeah, we did. People are not yet in the I don't have a battery, Papa. Battery. But on one way, I cry. Why? Jama, you need a battery. All right, neighbor. Now, battery being chloride XI battery. SI weather, any condition will be bring back. When na use so can near Ketua and Asakis. Sites Pia Binyabiato. When your first mamma names park and I'm in Copebinto. Power last.
Locate Yes to Them Company Limited at Abosokan in the same building with Ghana Commercial Bank GCB on the Glyco Road. Call us on 0244-666857 or 0244-798445.
Exact battery.
Save Our Judiciary demonstration has been ended right at the Jubilee House. Now it's begun from the Supreme Court and then right through to Parliament and currently ended here at the Jubilee House. A petition was presented at the Supreme Court, a petition was presented at Parliament, and then a petition finally has been presented here at the Jubilee House. Now it's simple. The This demonstration that is made up of different political parties wants President John Dramani Mahama to rescind his decision on suspending the Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo. Now, they are saying that this is an attack on democracy and that even though the president has not violated any constitution, they believe that it is morally not fair to suspend the Chief Justice as it casts doubt on the state of judiciary and democracy going forward. We had interviews with some of the leadership of the demonstration. Now, Stan Dogbe at the Jubilee House received the petition and then promised that they will go to work as soon as possible. And though he stated that the president, of course, has not engaged in any illegality or have not flouted any law, and they are going according to what the law says, the president is going according to what the law says, they will still look at the petition. Now, Minority Leader Alexander Afenyo Markin says retaliatory politics in Ghana should be a thing of the past. He said this while presenting the petition to the Jubilee House, and which was received by Stan Dogbe. Reporting from Accra.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more updates.